Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Come to the stage? Absolutely. Right now, welcome to the stage, Maranian!
Well, good evening. Well, thank you. My name is Maranian. I'm the Armenian comedian. That wasn't a joke, but thank you, man. Appreciate that. Now, if you're not familiar with the country of Armenia, throughout history it's been considered one of the top countries in the world, alphabetically. Armenian names all end in IAN, like my last name is Maranian, but when some of the Armenians got to the United States, they didn't want to be thought of as foreigners, so they decided to drop the IAN. I thought about doing that, but then it would be Ron Moron. Wasn't quite the image I was looking for. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, old man, gray hair, probably stuck in the 60s. Well, it's true. Right now I'm stuck at 66, which is somewhere between hip and hip replacement. Somewhere between acid rock and acid reflux. I'm a little weirded out today. I just got an email from my ex-wife. She just got remarried, so I now have a step-husband. Yeah, I just married into the family as far as I'm concerned. She re-met him at her high school reunion. A lot of people my age are going to high school reunions, hooking up with someone they lost contact with or had a crush on but never told. I thought about doing that, but I went to an all-boys military school. So my eyes weren't so good. I did go to a middle school reunion, what we used to call a junior high. These were people I hadn't seen in 50 years. 50 years. Some of them said, you know, Ron, you haven't changed a bit. And I thought, no wonder I felt so awkward in the 7th grade. Yeah, apparently I look like a 60-year-old man back then. Rhonda, can I borrow your crayons? Sir? I grew up in Washington, D.C., your nation's capital. Weird place to grow up. One person has heard of it. Thank you very much. We have a lot of strange laws in Washington, D.C. I got busted for a very strange law. This is true. I got arrested for flying a kite. There was an 90-year-old law in Washington which made it illegal to fly kites. I did not know about this law. Went down to the Washington Monument grounds, big open field, started flying my kite. Everything was going really well. Enjoying myself, the kite's up in the air. The United States Park police officer comes walking up to me. Excuse me, is that a kite? At the end of the string? Yeah, looks like a kite from here. Well, it's against the law in the District of Columbia to fly a kite, so you want to get it off the sky right now. Get it off the sky. Just a kite, I'm not bothering anybody. Okay, pal, you got to the count of 3 to get that kite down or you're under arrest. 1, 3. Again, this is true. I was now under arrest for flying a kite. He reels in my kite, marches me over to the squad car, puts me up against the squad car, and he starts frisking me. I said, what are you looking for, extra string? Handcuffed behind my back, I'm taken to jail, give him my one phone call. I called a buddy of mine named Bill Danoff, called him up on the phone. Hi, Bill. Oh, hi, Ron, how you doing? Not too good, man, I'm in jail. In jail, what for? I got arrested for flying a kite. Very funny, Ron. The line was busy. Could I get another call? Well, he calls back, finds out it's true, bails me out of jail. I'm given a court date. And I didn't have any money for a real lawyer, so I went down to one of those storefront lawyer firms. I think it was called We Suck and How, something like that. They said, we'll take your case. We'll take any case. It doesn't matter. So we go to court. It's a rainy Monday morning in Washington, D.C. My friends are picketing the courthouse. They've got signs saying, kite on! My country, kite or wrong. Emotional issue. Now, it's it's my first time in court. I'm very nervous. Walk in, standing in the back of the courtroom. The judge comes walking in. Looks like he's got a hangover from the weekend. All right. What's the first case this morning? Well, Your Honor, it's the United States of America versus Ronald Wayne Marinara sauce. Charge is kite flying. What? Flying a kite, Your Honor, that's what it says here. Oh, great. Great. Oh, great. All right, is Mr. Mediterranean in court today? That's Maranian, I'm right over here. All right, Mr. Geranium, you want to step up there? I go walking up. I'm nervous, first time in court. Mr. Terrarium, I hate that. But how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Well, Your Honor, I'd like to throw myself on the mercy of the court. I'm a kite junkie. And I've been strung out for about 15 years now. Maybe you can send me someplace where there's no wind. I can get it together. Save it, pal. You have legal counsel, and it must have been my lawyer's first time in court, because from the back of the courtroom we hear. Right here, Your Honor. And I'm going to save this man from this fascist system. Your Honor. Well, I figured what's 2 to 12 years out of a young life. But basically, the judge decided not to try the case. He gave us a continuance, which meant it was going to be coming back up to court the next week. But before it could come back up to court, it was really up to Congress to change the law because they made the laws for the District of Columbia. So my lawyer and I were called up to Capitol Hill about 2 weeks later after Congress argued the issue for 2 weeks. They decided to make it legal for Ron Pomeranian to go fly a kite. So we got that done. Yeah. I listen to these kids talking about dating and everything, and I went to that reunion with those kids. I really want to meet somebody there because I really like going out with really young, hot things. I like going out with really young, hot girls. Some guys say, oh, arm candy, you're an old man, forget about it. I like it, it works for me, I don't care. As an example, last night I had a date with this chick. She was only 57. But very mature for her age. We went out, we had a great time, we played shuffleboard, compared dental records. At the end of the evening, I took her home. She said, geez, I'd love for you to meet my parents, but they're dead. I said, maybe some other time. And I got a rule. If I'm not in bed by 10 o'clock, I'm going home. That's my time. Thank you all very much.